Botafogo é diferente. Junte-se a nós.
Hello and welcome everyone to another round of the Brazilian National Championship here with live image on your Botafogo TV, where we broadcast live to our international audience overseas and to our supporters and fans of Brazilian football and South America. And we say thank you, Brazilian football fans, for being part of this new chapter in Botafogo's history. I am Roby Porto alongside with Lali Lenardi, and we are minutes away from watching the 20th round of the Brazilian National Championship, the beginning of the final stretch with the return legs, and Botafogo is taking on Cruzeiro at home, a clash that has not happened since last year's Brazilian Championship, where Botafogo and Cruzeiro ended up tying both games at home and away. And look at this scene in Newton Santos Stadium. You are looking at the scene right now in Rio, this Saturday evening of Brazilian football. Botafogo sitting on top of the standings. This is the scene for this beautiful, beautiful evening at Newton Santos Stadium, home of Botafogo de Futebol e Regatas, the most traditional. Hello and welcome, Lali, to another international broadcasting of the Brazilian National Championship. Brazil and Botafogo is now taking on Cruzeiro. How are you?
Good night, Robbie. I'm very, very happy to be here. You know, this is a very special game. We have an eighth winning. Well, we had a 5 winning streak until this past game with Sao Paulo, where we tied 2-2. But you know, I feel like with this game we have it set in stone. We're number 1 in the series, and they're in 5th place. So you know what? I'm very excited to watch this game. You know, there's nothing better than a good soccer match on a Saturday night, right?
Yeah, look at that. This is exactly the scene that it's catching. Picking up Botafogo's bus arriving at Newton Santos Stadium. This is obviously has happened like a couple of hours ago. This is the entrance of Botafogo, exactly where, you know, if you follow through, this is exactly where the players come, and you see Igor Jesus, who's now got a place on the starting 11. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit. This is Cheche coming in, our skipper, the captain for Botafogo. Cheche is also confirmed for tonight's match. But Botafogo is returning tonight, Lali, at Newton Santos Stadium after a draw against São Paulo. A very tough match with Chiquinho Soares and Cuiabano scoring for Botafogo.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very tough match, especially we weren't there to watch it, right? And watching on TV is clearly not the same as watching it there at the stadium. But yeah, it was very difficult. I think we played really well, but at the end of the day, we have to understand that Sao Paulo is a very, very good team. They have really good players. They know how to organize their team well in their plays. But at the end of the day, I think we're still better, right? We're in that number 1 spot right now, and look at that stadium. I think our fans are just unbeatable. Our energy is just unmatchable, and I'm just so happy to be a Botafoguense.
Yeah, so indeed, we all are. Chiquinho scored his second goal in 2 matches on the Brazilian National Championship, and obviously Botafogo has a spot on the next phase of the Libertadores da América, and this is an interesting scene because Chiquinho is now completing with tonight's match 100 games wearing the Botafogo jersey.
I mean, he's Chiquinho Suarez, right? He is just probably one of our best players. I think people idolize him a lot because he is always there in the game. He's one of our starters. He has currently 4 goals in the Brasileirão tournament. So, people love him, and everyone was really happy to see him be honored today with his 100th game in Botafogo.
That's a beautiful scene with the lights all shining on Botafogo's emblem and Newton Santos Stadium. An homage, obviously, of Chiquinho Suarez and of tonight's match that you're going to be watching here with us with live images alongside with Lali Lenardi with us here of this 20th round of the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo returning in Newton Santos Stadium, like we said, after tying with São Paulo, a 2-2 match at Morumbi's Stadium. Botafogo has a clash against Bahia next Tuesday, so not many days to rest in between the Brazilian Championship and the Copa do Brasil match, which is an elimination match with home and away games.
Yeah, currently the calendar's kind of going crazy, Robbie. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's players coming in and out. For example, Diego Hernandez is currently being borrowed. He is currently going to start playing in León, a Mexican team, but he'll come back. It wasn't a sell that we didn't kick him off completely. He was just borrowed for a little bit, and he'll be back soon. But yeah, so it's just going crazy. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of tournaments, and but we got a good organized team. We're being very consistent. I mean, we haven't lost a game in 8 matches, so I'm very, very confident that this game today will be really well played.
Wonderful. Let's check the round, this 20th round of the Brazilian National Championship. See the games. 5 games scheduled for tonight. A couple of them just ended, and look at that. A surprising win by Vitória playing at Palmeiras, beating Palmeiras 2-0. And also Juventude playing at home and losing to Criciúma 2-1. And there's a game in progress at Fonte Nova in Salvador. Bahia, who's going to be playing Botafogo next Tuesday, is beating Internacional. Botafogo playing at 9:30, as well as Castelão in Fortaleza, Ceará. Fortaleza and São Paulo. No lack of drama in the Brazilian Championship, Lali.
I mean, wow, that Palmeiras game is surprising to say the least. We did not expect that. I mean, Vitória is a great team, but Palmeiras is third right now, currently behind Flamengo and behind us, of course, number 1. And we were here watching that game before our match, and it was definitely something that we weren't expecting. But there's nothing better than some of those different outcomes. And look at here, the standings.
There we see Botafogo on top of the standings with 40 points, 19 games played. Botafogo is the only club that scored a goal in every single match on the first phase of the Brazilian National Championship. Obviously, it's not like a specific first chase for say, but it's the halfway mark, and now beginning the second phase of the Brazilian National Championship. Flamengo in second place, Palmeiras, Bahia, Fortaleza, Cruzeiro, São Paulo, Atlético Paranaense, Bragantino, and Atlético Mineiro, the top 10. Followed by Vasco, Juventude, Internacional, Criciúma, Corinthians, Vitória, Cuiabá, Grêmio, Fluminense, and Atlético Goianiense, which will be Botafogo's next match on the Brazilian National Championship. We see the referees walking onto the field. Botafogo with its traditional kit for tonight's match against Cruzeiro. We saw the standings. We see the players coming onto the field. There you see John, and we're going to check the lineups for Botafogo and Cruzeiro in a little bit, so you get a little bit of the feeling of Newton Santos Stadium. Always a very beautiful spectacle of fires and light and smoke, and the Botafogo fans thrilled to be in first spot on a Brazilian National Championship. Obviously, the Cruzeiro fans also present. And this is the starting 11 for tonight's match. We have a few changes. John is the goalkeeper. Damian Soares, Lucas Alter beginning tonight with Bastos as the 2 central defenders. Marçal also playing on the left position on the left back, replacing Cuiabano, suspended for tonight's match. Danilo Barbosa is another surprise for tonight, replacing Gregory, who is an option on the bench. So Oscar Romero is going to be playing almost like what we had on the last play, replacing one of our players there is not available tonight. Savarino, Chiquinho Soares, and Igor Jesus. This is the starting lineup for Botafogo against Cruzeiro. Let's do a quick check on Cruzeiro's starting lineup for tonight's match. Head coach for Cruzeiro, Fernando Seabra, also has a few surprises for this match. Cruzeiro with Cássio William, João Marcelo, Lucas Villalba, Marlon, Lucas Romero, Barreal, Matheus Henrique, Matheus Pereira, Lautaro Dias, and Caio Jorge. Lali Botafogo, obviously, missing Marlon Freitas, missing Luiz Henrique, who is an option on the bench for tonight, missing Cuiabano, who is suspended, and also there is a replacement on the central defender position with Lucas Alter having another chance on the starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Lucas Halter play in a while, so I think this is an interesting choice done by Arthur Jorge. You know, we usually have Barbosa, and now that Lucas Halter is playing on the field, that means that Bastos, who is our most adaptive defender, will be playing on the left, which he is usually not doing because he's playing with Barbosa, who plays on the right. Then, like you said, we have Romero, who, congratulations, just had his daughter, right, the other day. That's why he didn't play against Sao Paulo. So that's also great to see him come back to our team, which will be replacing Marlon Freitas, who was suspended in the Sao Paulo game, right, because he got his third yellow card. Then we have Igor Jesus, who is replacing Luiz Henrique, like you said, Lucas Halter, and then Marçal, who is replacing Cuiabano, who was also suspended with his third yellow card in that Sao Paulo game. But you know what? I'm very excited to see this new lineup we have. I think it's interesting, it's creative, and, you know, there's nothing, you know, it's nothing bad to see something different. I think it's interesting to see how Arthur Jorge thinks his team can be organized in different ways, and we'll see how it goes in tonight's game and see how different it is to the original, right, lineup.
And we also see that those players are an option for Arthur Jorge on the bench. We still have Gregory as an option. We have Carlos Alberto, who has returned from Belgian football and has had a chance for a few minutes, has played one match back with Botafogo, number 27, Carlos Alberto. Also, Alain, who has a few minutes to play against São Paulo, is an option, the number 28. That was another player that Botafogo got. And now we can check, that you see on your full screen, the players for Cruzeiro with Cássio William, João Marcelo, Villalba, Marlon Romero, Henrique Barreal, number 10, Matheus Pereira, Caio Jorge, and Lautaro Dias. Those are the players for Cruzeiro against Botafogo tonight, and we have to keep an eye on Lali, number 10, Matheus Pereira.
Of course, we have to have our eyes wide open. You know, there's never a game where we have to go in, I think, with our heads looking down, thinking that we're going to win. I think any game is still an important game, right, in this tournament. We're number one, and we want to be consistent, but I think that's something that we definitely have right now in this team is consistency, right? Like I said, we haven't lost a game in 8 matches, and we had a 5 winning streak until this past week with Sao Paulo, but we didn't even lose a 2-2 match. So, you know, I'm not too worried, and I'm really excited to see how this game goes. Like I said, with the new players and this different lineup, and I'm really excited to see, to be honest, is Igor Jesus. You know, he's been playing really well. He's our new player, and I think you can tell that he really wants these goals. He really wants to play on the field, and there's nothing like a player with a lot of enthusiasm on the field, right?
Wilton Pereira Sampaio is the referee for tonight's match, the 42 FIFA referee from Goiânia. He's going to have Bruno Bosquilha and Leone Rocha as his linesman. Emerson Andrade is the 4th referee. You see Wilton Pereira Sampaio there, 42-year-old. At the VAR, at the video assistant referee, Rodrigo Ferreira of Santa Catarina will be just in need of any analysis during the match. And then you see on your right, number 70, Oscar Romero, the Paraguayan. Tonight, his 20th game, and this is Savarino, the Venezuelan, and Chiquinho Soares, 100 games with the Botafogo shirt for tonight's match. Chiquinho Soares has scored 4 goals, Lali, with Botafogo this year.
Yeah, you know, like you said, we're celebrating his 100th game, and there's nothing better like winning your 100th game, right? I mean, I don't think that would be a bad way to celebrate. And we'll see how this game starts. I think we can, like I said, I think we're set in stone. Statistics show otherwise. I think we can win. You know, we have a very consistent team, and here we go.
Here we go. This is the beginning of the match, and thank you for watching the Brazilian National Championship live here at Botafogo TV. I'm Roby Porto, along with Lali Lenardi. Botafogo and Cruzeiro at Newton Santos Stadium. It's definitely not a full crowd at Newton Santos Stadium, but a pretty decent number of fans have arrived here at Newton Santos Stadium for this game. We also are going to have another game happening at the same time. Fortaleza and São Paulo are playing in Ceará, and we're going to keep an eye on the match between Bahia and Internacional. Bahia is beating Internacional 1-0 so far. There's a chance for Cruzeiro, the first chance for Cruzeiro. This is Matheus Pereira, the left-footed midfielder, one of the best players of the Brazilian Championship. A player to keep an eye on. Marçal replacing Cuiabano. There's a deflection and Botafogo gets the throw in. There you see our skipper for tonight's match, number 6, Chiche. Chiche has passed the 100 games for Botafogo. Tonight's game 139 for Chiche, wearing the Botafogo shirt. It's an interesting situation on the two central defenders with Lucas Alder Bastos starts playing on the left side, right, Lali?
Yeah, like I said before, it depends really who Bastos is playing alongside, right? If he's playing with Barbosa, right, our Argentine player, he will most likely play on the right. And if he plays with Halter, he most likely plays on the left, which is why we see him on the left currently tonight. And, you know, that's the best thing about Bastos. He's adaptive, right? He can adapt on the field, you know, wherever Arthur Jorge needs him, he's there. And I think that's something really important that we need on the field. And we have that because we're Botafogo, right?
You see Cruzeiro moving the ball in his back line of defense. This is number 12 for Cruzeiro. The right full back, William, has space, progressing, looking for a touch pass with Caio Jorge, number 9 for Cruzeiro. Looking for the space. This is Matheus Pereira. An entry pass, the chance for Cruzeiro. Ball didn't come out as Caio Jorge was planning. That's the first time that John is involved. The Botafogo goalkeeper, John, the 28-year-old, playing his 24th game with the Botafogo, has been a very solid and important piece on the Botafogo line of defense.
Oh, 100%. I totally agree with you, Robbie. I mean, we do have to watch out, though, because, you know, we have 9 players on our yellow card risk list. Of course, some are injured, some are not, so I won't go list name by name, but John is one of those, and we have to watch out because if John does get his 3rd yellow card, that means that our next goalie will have to be Raul, right? Because currently Gatito Fernandes is at the Olympics playing for the Paraguayan national soccer team, which today they played against Israel and won 4-2. So congratulations, Gatito, we miss you.
And we also have Almada playing in the Olympic Games. Almada has been very important for Argentina. And
yes,
the Botafogo fans are like dying to see Almada in his starting 11. At one point, he's going to be back, the young Argentinian. And there is the first foul of the match. And we're going to have the first yellow card for Marçal with 3 minutes into this first half.
Thankfully, he is not one of those 9 players on that yellow card risk list. But still, you know, we got to watch out because our next few matches are really important ones. And we got to make sure that we have a strong, consistent team that are still going to be on the pitch.
And you see, you have to keep notice of Marçal then, with 3 minutes into this first half, getting the first yellow card of the game. Definitely not happy. You see Barreal, the forward, the Argentinian striker, number 21, getting a spot on the starting lineup for Cruzeiro. You're going to see the chance for Cruzeiro in a foul across in the box. Botafogo trying to clear from the box. Cruzeiro getting the ball again with William. Marçal recovering for Botafogo, trying to push forward, trying to find Savarino. Cruzeiro defender just protecting the ball there, number 21 for Cruzeiro. The forward Barreal, who's also helping. Aí you see Matheus Pereira, the number 10, Cruzeiro's creative midfielder. Cruzeiro is coming from a win against Juventude at home. It's the last match for Cruzeiro, sitting in 5th spot on the Brazilian National Championship. Danilo once again recovering for Botafogo. There's a deflection and Botafogo gets the throw in. And you see Oscar Romero, the Paraguayan, is going to have to replace Marlon Freitas tonight, a player that also was suspended against São Paulo in the last match between Botafogo and São Paulo in the Brazilian Championship. Now you see John working with Cheche, finding out there again with John. Botafogo trying the one-touch pass in a very dangerous area, a danger zone, and Mateus Pereira with a fake move there. Botafogo recovering, and now there is like a big push forward looking for Igor Jesus. Controlling, protecting the ball. Igor Jesus trying to work with Damian Soares, switching, looking for Savarino. There we have Marçal recovering for Botafogo. Savarino moving, trying to create the space, fighting Cheche. Again, on the left, Botafogo is working with Marçal. This is Bastos. Lucas out there, working with Damian Soares. Trying to find Igor Jesus. And it's obvious, Lally, that some of those players there are not yet accustomed to being part of like the starting 11 for Botafogo. It needs a little period of adapting for that.
I mean, yeah, Robbie, we're only 6 minutes into the game, so I feel like, we still have a lot of time to get used to it. And we have strong defense, and there we go, you see. Let's
check Cruzeiro with the chance from outside the box. A very quick counter-attack for Cruzeiro, but it's just a goal kick for Botafogo. We got to pay attention.
We got to watch out. But you know how I always say, I feel like our defense is probably one of the strongest things we have on our pitch, and I'm not too worried. And like I said, John, he's doing a really great job. Like you said also, he was the player of the match, not in this game at home, but the previous one at the Brasileiro tournament. So, he's a really strong player of ours, and I'm not too worried yet.
Let's check out Bastos again with Cheche showing up as an option for Botafogo, trying to move away from the danger zone. Oscar Romero was trying to find Chiquinho Soares. Obviously, Chiquinho wanted the ball being pushed forward. You see the Cruzeiro fans here at Newton Santos Stadium. Cruzeiro has a face-off with Fortaleza on the next round of the Brazilian Championship. Cruzeiro has been eliminated of the Brazilian Cup, but it's still alive on the South American Cup. It's going to play Boca Juniors on August 15th in the first match. There you see Chiquinho protecting the ball, but getting a foul. Chiquinho was moved by Matheus Henrique, the midfielder that is in charge of following Chiquinho all over the field.
That's a hard job for him, to be honest. Imagine having to just defend on Chiquinho. I mean, he's going to have to be running back and forth because, Chiquinho's a really fast player. He knows where to be at the right time, so that's going to be a hard job for him.
Igor Jesus is trying to recover for Botafogo. Here comes the cross in the box looking for Chiquinho Soares. Apparently there was a push by Chiquinho Soares. It's a foul committed by the Botafogo forward. The Cruzeiro player is down. And the referee, Wilton Pereira Sampaio, checking the Cruzeiro defender to see if everything is all right. 8.5 minutes into this first half. This is the beginning of the game. And obviously, make sure to check all of our official channels for the local time for our next broadcast. Botafogo will be playing at home. The next match will be against Flamengo, August 18th. And you see, obviously, one of the standards of Cruzeiro, number 1, Cássio, the very experienced goalkeeper, the 37-year-old Cássio that spent 13 seasons with Corinthians. And it's now the beginning of his phase with Cruzeiro and his Brazilian Championship. Cruzeiro moving between the two defenders, João Marcelo and Vijalba. Botafogo trying to recover. What happened there? João Marcelo not able to clear, and Botafogo gets a corner kick.
First corner kick of the night, Robbie. Those are the important ones, and we gotta keep our impression here, make a good impression, and scare the team a little.
And apparently, I think that the defender there that got involved with Chiquinho looking for the ball and across an area is sitting in the box. Maybe Cruzeiro is going to have to do his first sub of the match. That's right, fullback William. Let's keep an eye on William. Botafogo gets the corner kick. Marçal and Savarino are ready to take the corner kick. Savarino with the cross in the box, looking for Bastos. This is Cheche. Working with Romero. Cheche, is he going to take the shot? Cheche from the distance. Cheche with the shot, but Cássio was able to save it for Cruzeiro.
That was a really, really good try from Cheche's part. You know, I think sometimes when there's too many people in the box, sometimes those outside kicks are the ones that, you know, it's the best option he has, and he took it and it was almost there. So I think it was a smart choice, and just make sure to keep the game going, playing fast and not taking too long. So I think that was a very smart choice from Cheche's part.
Botafogo able to recover in midfield, but apparently the referee appointing a foul by Damian Soares, the right fullback for Botafogo, trying to steal the ball away from Barrial, the Argentinian, the forward that it's starting for Fernando Seabra tonight.
Damian Soares has to watch out. You know, he's one of those 9 players on that yellow card list, so the Uruguayo has to watch out a little, make sure he doesn't get that 3rd yellow card so he can play next match.
This is Matheus Pereira, followed by Danilo Barbosa. Igor Jesus pressuring, but no one followed through, and Matheus Pereira gets a chance to work in the midfield, working with Barrial. Cruzeiro moving on the left, trying to find the space. Botafogo gets the throw in. 11 minutes into this first half in Newton Santos Stadium. I'm Roby Porto alongside with Lali Linardi, and you're watching the Brazilian Championship from Newton Santos Stadium here on your Botafogo TV. Botafogo and Cruzeiro have faced each other 64 times during the Brazilian Championship. Cruzeiro has an advantage, 26 wins for Cruzeiro and 17 for Botafogo. And an overall clash during the Brazilian Championship. Botafogo trying to pressure, trying to recover. Chiquinho not allowing space. William coming up to help. This is also Lucas Romero. Chiquinho pressuring. Botafogo trying to create problems for Cruzeiro. Was able to find Matheus Pereira in the middle. And this is what Cruzeiro is looking for. Speed, connection, and switching the ball in the box for William. A chance for Cruzeiro. Again, William. And the goal for Cruzeiro, an own goal by Lucas Alter. The first save by John. The ball went back, deflected. And then Cruzeiro is scoring at the beginning of the first half. Cruzeiro is ahead with William, number 12, is scoring. And opening the score at Newton Santos Stadium. A shot that seemed to be deflected and saved by John went back to William. And Cruzeiro, it's ahead 1-0, Lali.
You know, sometimes those things happen, and we're just too early into the game. And I think right now, and I'm not too worried about it because, you know, Botafogo has one thing and they know how to keep their head up high. And I think they're going to come back, you know, a really strong team. And not too worried. Sometimes these things happen and you just gotta keep on going, right? That's football, that's soccer. You have to keep on going and just make sure that right now we get our attacks to be strong, to be stronger, and our possession also, right? Because they have a 62% possession and we have 38%, so we have less. We got to make that number a little bit higher and just play it more on their side than on ours, and that's something that we're missing right now. But I think we still have a lot of time, right? Just the beginning of the first half, and we still have all the first half and the second half, so not too worried. It's you know, it's not something that we expected, that we wanted, but again, keep your head up high and everything will be fine.
Around 13 minutes into this first half, and Cruzeiro is ahead, beating Botafogo 1-0. 13 minutes into this first half. Botafogo trying to create space here on the left side with Marçal, working with Bastos. There you see John moving and finding Lucas Alter. There were two matches that started earlier at 7 p.m. Palmeiras lost to Vitória 2-0. And at 8 p.m., Juventude and Criciúma. Juventude and Criciúma actually started also at 7 p.m. Botafogo moving, trying to find Chiquinho. Chiquinho creating space, looking on the right for a chance. Able to find Damian Soares. Here comes the cross in the box. Looking for Romero. Actually, it was Savarino that was going there. There was a Cruzeiro player down. And you see goalkeeper Cássio. Not yet. Cássio had one save by a long distance shot by Cheche. Botafogo gets another corner kick. 15 minutes into the second half, to the first half. Damian Soares with the cross, the header, and Cássio is able to save. Botafogo looking for the equalizer, but not yet creating the chance that the fans were expecting.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost there. You know, Lucas Halter almost had it there, and that would have been a great comeback from his part, right? But again, I think that's what we need right now. Maybe sometimes those goals that they score against us are what scare us to play a little bit harder, play a little bit, stronger on their side. And look, there we got Savarino.
And Chiquinho, let's see the chance for Botafogo, but the pass for Danilo was not able to connect. Botafogo getting the ball back, working with Igor Jesus, creating the space, finding Savarino. Here comes Marçal with the cross, and Botafogo getting the throw in.
I mean, right now I think that we just need to play a little bit more on their side, They have a total of 5 shots already on John, and we only have 1, so that just shows that they're playing a little bit too much on our side, and we got to move our attack in our midfield towards the striking more than the defense, right? And we'll just have to see how that goes right now.
You see William, they scored the first goal of the match 13 minutes into this first half, putting Cruzeiro ahead. You see head coach Fernando Seabra, the 47-year-old Brazilian, coming from the Cruzeiro Academy. Seabra was a former assistant under head coach Paulo Autuari for a moment. Knows a lot of those Cruzeiro players. Lucas Villalba finding Marlon on the left side. Cruzeiro trying to push forward. Botafogo gets the throw in again. Not a good pass for Lautaro Dias. This is Lucas Alta. You notice that Cruzeiro moved back, giving Botafogo some space in the middle, and Botafogo is trying to push forward with Danilo. Finding Damian Soares on the right. Damian was trying to connect in the middle with Oscar Romero. Not able to find Romero, but was able to get the throw in for Botafogo.
Sometimes those mistakes are the best ones, because at the end of the day, we got the throw in and we are able to play forward, organize ourselves a little bit more. It seems like we're very bunched up, right? You can see that, Robbie, there.
Botafogo was trying to recover. Cruzeiro working the ball in the middle with Matheus Henrique, trying to find someone up front. That was Caio Jorge. And move to William on the right. Botafogo played Cruzeiro at the beginning of the national championship in Minas Gerais, and Cruzeiro beat Botafogo, and Cruzeiro is trying to move to the left. This time Alter was able to push the ball back for John with the long save. Romero showing a lot of skills. Chiquinho protecting, moving the ball in the middle. Chiquinho trying to recover. He was asking for a foul. Referee says play on, and Cruzeiro is trying to find Matheus Pereira here on the left. A quick move from right to left. Cruzeiro trying to find another space in the box. Matheus with the cross with the right foot this time. Cruzeiro pushing forward. And Botafogo trying to save, trying to retain possession. Romero finding Savarino. Savarino, a quick pass to Igor Jesus. You have Chiquinho on the left. Chiquinho has the space. Chiquinho able to settle, putting in the box. Igor Jesus for Botafogo. The first chance, a real chance for Botafogo with 19 minutes into the first half, Lali.
Wow, Robbie, that was, if that would have been a goal, that would have been amazing. But you know what? You can see there's the energy, there's that need that they need that goal. They really want it, and you can really tell. Seems like a lot of the Cruzeiro players are, no, he's not hurt. But you know what? we're playing a lot more on their side than the first 10 minutes. So I think we got a lot of potential there. And again, not too worried. We just need to take more shots. And it seems like we're now noticing that. And you could clearly tell that Igor Jesus was there wanting to score a goal, and it was almost there. It would have been amazing. But you know what? Keep on going, head up high, and just keep on shooting.
Definitely a very good chance created by Botafogo involving Chiquinho and Igor Jesus. Botafogo again trying to pressure in the midfield. Barrial able to clear and finding someone there on the left. You see Lucas Romero pointing to the right. Another long pass forward, and Marcel Bastos was able to clear. And you see Lucas Alter and Bastos playing the two central defender positions for Botafogo this time around. You see Matheus Pereira. One quick pass behind Lucas Vijalba. Vijalba finding João Marcelo for Cruzeiro. Igor Jesus trying to pressure. Botafogo moving forward. Chiquinho recovering for Botafogo. Danilo finding Savarino, trying to control, trying to regain possession. Botafogo not able to settle. And you see William, the right fullback for Cruzeiro, pretty much playing as a midfielder this time around. And you see Matheus Pereira. A beautiful chip on the left. Danilo Barbosa curving, recovering for Botafogo, finding Cheche in the middle, switching. Beautiful play by Cheche.
Very beautiful.
Involving Marçal. Marçal trying to push forward. Savarino clearing the space in the middle, switching, finding someone on the right. This is Romero.
You know, Savarino's long balls are definitely one of his strong points. He's really good at being consistent with his passes, seeing what's open, who's open, and, you know, playing fast and smart, which is something we really need. And I think Savarino's definitely one of those players that he's just able to do all those things in one.
And there's Botafogo pushing again. Marçal with the cross, and again, Cássio diving and saving it for Cruzeiro, the 37-year-old. Yeah, definitely Botafogo was trying to look for Chiquinho in a box. Cássio doesn't have many options. It's only able to, like, a long kick. Bastos able to clear. Marçal. Beautiful control by Marçal. Cheche pushing. Cheche has space in the middle. Cheche with the pass, looking for Savarino, not able to connect. And Cruzeiro is back again with Lucas Villalba. This is João Marcelo. Apparently everything is fine with João Marcelo. He was the one that was hit by Chiquinho in a box. 22 minutes into this first half. We just hit the halfway mark of the first half in Newton Santos Stadium. The referee says play on. Cruzeiro moving the ball back between the two defenders. Remember, the Botafogo also came from behind against São Paulo with two quick penalty kicks at Morumbi Stadium in the middle of the week. Cruzeiro scored with William with 13 minutes into this first half. Marçal able to clear for Botafogo. It's a throw-in for Cruzeiro. There's definitely not in a hurry. Remember, the Botafogo has a few changes for tonight's match. Lucas Alter replacing Barbosa. Marçal is replacing Cuiabano. Danilo is replacing Gregory. And Igor Jesus, it's playing instead of Luis Henrique. Here comes the cross. There was only one player, but Damian Suarez not able to control it. This is Barrial. The striker, the Argentinian striker, trying to find the space. And Botafogo able to control it and clear away from the danger zone. Igor Jesus goes down and the referee points for the foul. Almost 24 minutes into this first half, Lali.
I wasn't really sure. I couldn't really see it too close, but seems like, you know, he's not one to complain, Igor Jesus, right? So if something hurts, it's because something hurts. So we got to watch out, make sure that we play fair, right? Because at the end of the day, we might be giving fouls, but so are they. We got to watch out. We got to keep on playing hard. He got up, and that's just the important thing, And I think that's what's something that we can really see in our Botafogo team is just wanting to keep on playing. They're not ones to sit down and complain. They just want to keep on going, and that's really, really important,
Botafogo moving with Marçal, involving Lucas Alter. Involving John again with Marçal here on the left. Cruzeiro trying to push the line of attacking of the strikers to pressure Botafogo defenders. John, this is Cheche. Has a lot of space to create, to find another man. He found Savarino. Savarino involving Marçal. Marçal pushing for Chiquinho. Chiquinho settling. Chiquinho. Very difficult to defend. Chiquinho looked, and there was a space on the right where he finds an option in the box. Here comes the cross by Romero. Maybe there was a deflection. Maybe Botafogo gets the corner kick. Apparently not. But another one, another switch by Chiquinho Suarez involving Damian Suarez on the right. And there's a goal kick. The signal by Wilton Pereira Sampaio with 25 minutes into this first half. You see Cássio taking the time for the goal kick. Botafogo trying to pressure Cruzeiro in its own part of his defense. Back again with Igor Jesus. Cruzeiro opting for the long ball. Bastos is the last man for Botafogo, involving John. Bastos. Lucas Alter, not able to connect. Now Cruzeiro coming with 3 in the box. The chance for Cruzeiro, creating the space, clearing for the shot on the left. This is Matheus Pereira. What a save by John. John is definitely having a few words because Cruzeiro creating a very, very important option, especially with the left-footed number 10, Matheus Pereira. What an incredible shot by Matheus Pereira, and another save by John.
You can see from the fans' faces we're a little bit stressed, but this is our first corner kick, and we have John. And with John, I'm pretty sure that they won't be able to score this goal.
27 minutes into the first half. Here comes the cross. Botafogo able to clear. Romero finding Cheche. Cheche looking for an option on the right. This is Savarino clearing the space, but the pass was not very good, but Savarino went down. Chiquinho is pointing, asking for a yellow card. Savarino goes down. Taken by number 21, Barreal. Let's check it again. Not sure if it did really hit Savarino or not. The truth is that the referee awarded the free kick for Botafogo. Another missed chance for connecting and creating the speed and taking Cruzeiro by surprise. John working with Cheche. Botafogo with very risky movement of the ball in the box, especially with players like Matheus Pereira, very skillful players for Cruzeiro. Igor Jesus controlling, protecting. This is Damian Suarez trying to find the space. Danilo looking for the open man, and he finds Marçal on the left side. Had an option with Savarino, prefers the ball with Danilo in the middle. Oscar Romero again with Cheche. There's creating the space on the right with Damian Suarez facing the defender. Damian Suarez finding Chiquinho. Chiquinho in the box. Chiquinho trying to shoot from outside the box. Not able to find the target. And here comes Cruzeiro again with Matheus Henrique. Botafogo able to recover. Nice. Marçal. This is Savarino. Oscar Romero. At this point, Cruzeiro was able to move most of its players back, finding position. Botafogo now is switching to Damian Suarez on the right. Here comes another cross. No. preferring to involve Savarino. Now the cross in the box looking for Chiquinho. The Cruzeiro defender is able to clear. And now the long ball, and Chiche recovering and covering in the left part here where Marçal should have been. Botafogo had not only Marçal but also Lucas Alter playing in the box, and Chiche able to recover for Botafogo. Danilo, long pass for Igor Jesus in the box. Igor Jesus for Botafogo, trying the cross, and Botafogo gets the corner kick. Another long ball and another beautiful option for Botafogo with Igor Jesus. A pass by Danilo Barbosa.
Definitely a great pass from Danilo Barbosa, but you can tell there, you know, Igor Jesus is alone in the box, right? We got to keep our options open, right, in the strikers and the attack, and something that we're missing right now. We need a lot more options because they clearly know that our strikers are amazing and they need a lot of defense, and here we go.
Across the corner kick for Botafogo. Chiquinho fighting the chance for Botafogo. Cássio is able to save it. Chiquinho was trying to get the rebound, and the Cruzeiro players are surrounding Chiquinho Soares. The ball was alive and Chiquinho was trying to hit the ball. That's exactly what he's saying to Wilton Pereira Sampaio. What a save by Cruzeiro's goalkeeper.
That was definitely a great save, but there you can see Igor Jesus. Oof.
Yeah, the ball was
there.
Definitely alive.
Yeah.
But, you know, Cássio got the worst of it, but Chiquinho was there trying to strike it in. What a save by Cássio.
Yeah.
You see the move by Chiquinho. Cássio had the hand on the ball where Chiquinho was just getting ready to kick. And then the defender was there trying to push Chiquinho. Chiquinho doesn't want to have anything to do with it. And the Cruzeiro defenders are asking for a possible yellow card and asking for the medical staff. And we see a yellow card there, apparently for William, the right fullback for Cruzeiro. And Cruzeiro is definitely going to gain a few minutes with Cássio being checked out.
I mean, it was definitely an unlucky ball, right? From Suarez' perspective, he probably thought, you know, Chiquinho thought it was a live ball, right? Because that's what it was. It was that last second unlucky timing that their goalie was able to get the ball, and you know, Chiquinho's that's where he got the ball, right on the hand of the goalie. So it was just unlucky timing, and sometimes these things happen, but you just got to keep on going. But we just got to make sure that their goalie is okay, right? At the end of the day, you want to make sure he's okay, and let's see how these replays. Oof. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was very unlucky.
That was the build-up. That ended up being like the goal was scored by William, and the ball hitting Lucas Alter 13 minutes into the first half. Cruzeiro is ahead 1-0. Botafogo just had two beautiful chances with Igor Jesus. And now with Chiquinho. Marçal goes down. Danilo. Last touch by the Cruzeiro player. Botafogo gets the throw in. Botafogo in a hurry.
Seems like Chiche had something to say there with the referee, some complaints, but nothing was done.
And we see Marçal again with Bastos, involving Lucas Alter. Once again with Bastos. Bastos now playing as a left defender. Long ball looking for Chiquinho Soares. Chiquinho in the box. Chiquinho the chance with Igor Jesus. Cruzeiro is able to save it. Moving back. What a chance also involving Chiquinho and Igor Jesus.
What a chance, Roby. Wow.
A big mistake
Yeah.
by the Cruzeiro defender. Chiquinho was able to go around him, but not able to finish. Savarino again with Bastos. This is Marçal looking for Savarino. Chiche, the chance. Trying to regain control. Chiche goes down, but the ball goes over the line, and it's just a goal kick for Cruzeiro. Botafogo seem to have a better handle of the game at this point, Lally.
Yeah, it seems like we're playing on their side more, which is I think what we needed, right? Like, look, Chiquinho Suarez almost had it. There was no one there, you know. Igor Jesus wasn't there. He was running, but he wasn't there yet. And I think that's what we need. We need at least 2 of our strikers there in the box, because I think that's what we're best at, right? I mean, a lot of Chiquinho Suarez goals are from a pass from a midfielder into the box where he is there waiting to score a goal. And that's clearly one of our strong suits as the Botafogo team. And we just got to make sure that happens. We got to make sure that someone's there in the box ready to receive a pass and right in front of the goalie, just 1v1 and score that goal.
You just saw Castro getting a warning by Wilton Pereira Sampaio. The next time he'll get a yellow card. Danilo. The Botafogo fans definitely are not happy. Castro taking its sweet little time there to put the ball back in place. This is Savarino. There's an option with Damian Suarez. That's exactly what he does. He finds Damian Suarez on the right. 34 minutes, almost 35 minutes. First half in Newton Santos Stadium. Damian again with Danilo. Yes, Cheche as an option. Moving once again with Romero. Danilo involving Damian Suarez. Is he gonna take the cross? Looking for Chiquinho Suarez. Botafogo is able to recover with Marçal. Beautiful play there by Bastos, finding Igor Jesus. Again, Marçal. Cruzeiro is trying to contain Botafogo. Igor Jesus moving away from the box. Botafogo is starting with Cheche. A quick switch, finding Marçal. The cross, looking for Chiquinho Suarez. It's a long ball for Chiquinho Suarez. And it's just a goal kick for Cruzeiro. 35, almost 36 minutes into this first half. Botafogo definitely trying some
I think we're definitely
different style tonight. Without Junior Santos and without Luis Henrique, it's a different kind of play the Botafogo is having tonight against Cruzeiro.
I think we're definitely playing smart. You know, our passes are very consistent. They're going from player to player, but we just got to play faster because Cruzeiro is able to organize themselves. And
Savarino! The chance created by the Venezuelan, but Castro is able to save. Savarino was looking to get Castro out of place and almost able to find it. Botafogo gets the corner kick. Romero, the corner kick, the ball in the box, looking. Not able to find Savarino, and now Cruzeiro is trying to push forward. Someone needs to help Damian Suarez on the left. Matheus Pereira. Damian Suarez, the cross in the box. Again, there is a push, but the Matheus going down, but the chance for Cruzeiro and the goal. Goal for Cruzeiro again. Lautaro Dias getting the rebound. There was a deflection. The Botafogo players apparently were worried if Wilton Pereira Sampaio was going to point for the penalty spot. There was a lack of attention among the Botafogo defenders. And Cruzeiro has scored its second goal after this beautiful save by Cássio. You see again the build-up for Cruzeiro. A very similar build-up involving 2 players on the left wing. One of them, Lautaro Dias, and Matheus Pereira with the cross. After that save, there was a little scramble in the box. Matheus Pereira went down. This is the play where Matheus Pereira goes down. Wilton Pereira Sampaio says play on. And Damian Suarez was not paying attention, and Cruzeiro gets a deflection and scores the second goal of the match.
Yeah, I think Damian Suarez was just trying to prove a point that he didn't make that foul inside the box to make sure it wasn't a penalty. But, you know, the referee also acknowledged that and kept on going with the game, and he didn't. And, you know, they scored the goal. I think we just need a little bit more organization within the pitch and just keep on playing forward like we were. And hopefully Savarino is...
Let's check it out. Let's see if Botafogo can build up with Igor Jesus. There's a chance with Damian Suarez, the cross. Igor Jesus looking for Chiquinho Suarez, not able to connect. Again, Igor Jesus able to contain Lautaro. The Botafogo player goes down. Danilo is in a hurry for the free kick. 38 minutes, second half. The Cruzeiro fans in Newton Santos Stadium happy with the 2 goal lead. Savarino and Oscar Romero both are ready for the free kick for Botafogo. Here comes Romero with the cross, looking in the box, trying to find Danilo. Danilo is definitely one of the specialists for Botafogo with crosses in the box. Danilo has scored 7 goals with Botafogo. Here comes another cross. Once again, Lautaro Dias able to clear. Matheus Pereira pressuring the Botafogo defenders. Damian Soares involving John. Botafogo in a hurry. Botafogo down 2-0 at Newton Santos Stadium. Quick long pass for Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus goes down, and it's another foul on the Botafogo striker. Lucas Romero, the captain for Cruzeiro. Let's see. There was definitely a hit there on the Botafogo player.
I mean, currently we have more possession, Robbie. We have 55%, they have 45%. We have more chance. They have total shots of 7, we have 6. So the game is pretty much tied up. We just need to make sure that our... There we go. Ooh.
Let's check it out with Marçal looking. The cross in the box, looking for Danilo. The option, the header!
Oh my gosh.
Romero trying the header from almost the edge of the box. It's going to be difficult to go past Cássio. 40 minutes, Botafogo creating another chance to score its first goal at Newton Santos Stadium against Cruzeiro.
Cássio is definitely their star player right now. I mean, we've had a total of 7 shots, and they were great ones. You know, we've had Igor Jesus, we have Romero, we had Savarino. There were a lot of great chances, and you know he's saving them. So we got to get past. We're getting past their defense, their midfield, their strikers. We just got to get past their last player, which is ultimately their goalie. So we got to make sure that happens and get that 2-2 match.
Danilo pressuring in the midfield. Cruzeiro switching. Bastos getting to the ball first. Botafogo able to control it. The 2 players go down. The referee apparently says play on now. Is stopping the match to check out the Lautaro and the Botafogo defender Bastos. Everything seems to be okay with... Wow, that was...
Not a pretty kick to the face. Ooh.
Yeah. Lautaro's left cleat hit Bastos on the face.
Bastos. Nothing can take him down. Look at him already back up.
Now let's check the cross. The save by Alter. And then there was a bump between Damian Soares and then the deflection and the ball again.
There was definitely some confusion in that goal. Suarez just wanted to prove his point that he hadn't made a penalty, you know, and he didn't want a penalty, and there we have it. They kept on playing. Even the player from the floor who was complaining about getting hurt kept on playing, you know, took advantage of that, and they scored a goal. Sometimes those mishaps happen, but again, head up high and just keep on playing.
Almost 43 minutes, first half at Newton Santos Stadium. Cruzeiro is beating Botafogo 2-0. You see Chichi looking on the left, trying to find space. Marçal controlling. Lautaro regaining possession for Cruzeiro. Marçal recovering for Botafogo. Botafogo trying to find the pace, trying to find the space in the middle. Danilo almost lost it. Danilo again involving Alter. The Botafogo fans definitely are not happy with Lucas Alter. You can hear the boos on the stand between the fans. Marçal finding Savarino in the middle. This is Chichi. Damian Soares again with Alter. Botafogo not able to create the movement. to find the speed and find.
I mean, our passes are consistent, Robbie. You see those passes? I mean, they're strong, they're straight to the player. We just got to get that goal.
Damian Suarez with the cross, finding Igor Jesus, was trying to work it with Savarino, but not able to finish.
We're playing smart, Robbie. We're playing smart. We just got to play a little bit faster. We gotta be one step ahead of them and make sure they don't know what our next idea is, and just score that goal. We need to score that goal.
There he is, Lucas Alter in Chichi, working with Bastos. Had Marçal on the left, has Damian Suarez looking for Igor Jesus in the box. Savarino is going to try to get the ball first, not before Matheus Henrique. Able to clear for Cruzeiro, and the last touch by the defender, the Botafogo defender, Bastos. We're closing in into the last minute of this first half, 45 minutes. The first half between Botafogo and Cruzeiro. Chiquinho trying to recover for Botafogo. There's William. Moving again, the ball in the back with Lucas Vidalba. This is Marlon. We're going to have another 5 minutes into this first half, heading to 50 minutes. 5 minutes added time for Wilton Pereira Sampaio on this first half between Botafogo and Cruzeiro. Bastos being held, able to connect with John. Again with the Angolan defender. This is Marçal. You see Arthur Jorge, the switch in the middle and returning, giving a favor to Matheus Pereira. The chance, the left foot, Matheus Pereira, the save by John. That's the kind of mistake the Botafogo cannot allow it at this point in the game, Lali.
We cannot allow those mistakes, Robbie. That's just something that just can't happen. Those are the passes we need to make. Those are the passes.
Let's check Savarino. Savarino looking for the space. Savarino, Igor Jesus in the box for Romero. Not able to connect, but the player goes down. And apparently, Wilton Pereira Sampaio, it's pointing to the Botafogo player. And also to the Cruzeiro, Matheus Pereira, who is down with 46 minutes into this first half. Let's check again. Savarino.
Oh, no.
It was a clear, not
great
actually a foul there involving Matheus Pereira, and then the finish by the number 10 for Cruzeiro, always involved in the dangerous creations for Cruzeiro, the midfielder, the number 10, Matheus Pereira. Damian Suarez able to recover for Botafogo, goes down, it's a foul, Botafogo in a hurry. And you see the Uruguayan defender. This is Marçal. Botafogo looking for Savarino. Chiquinho is the only option. Gonna have to move the ball back with Chichi.
We gotta play forward, Robbie. I mean, if you look, they have more players there than we do, and that shouldn't be the case. We should have more players closer to the goal than they should have their defenders, right? So that we have more chance to score a goal.
Let's see the option with Damian Suarez. Another cross in the box looking for Chiquinho. There is a deflection and the Cruzeiro player trying to maintain it. But not able to, but Botafogo gets the throw in.
I feel like we're having a lot of those crosses, right?
Chiquinho creating the space. Finding again Romero in the box. Chiquinho Suarez. The save by the defender Lucas Villalba. There was no way that Castle was gonna save this shot by Chiquinho Suarez.
They were just lucky that one defender was there standing right in the perfect position where Chiquinho Suarez's goal was coming at it. That was a great idea from Chiquinho Suarez, playing smart, playing fast, and that's exactly what we need. We need more of that. We need to be more consistent in that case.
It was not a good settle there by Marçal and Cruzeiro trying to push forward. Alter getting to the ball first. Alter protecting. getting away with the possession, the foul. Botafogo is still trying to move on. 49 minutes first half. Botafogo still has a minute to go. Looking for the first goal. This is Savarino connecting with Jesus, pushing in the box. Jesus with the cross. Botafogo gets the corner kick. It might be the last opportunity for Botafogo in the first half. Cruzeiro ahead with William, and then with Lautaro Dias. Oscar Romero is ready to take the cross for Botafogo, the corner kick, but not yet. There's a Cruzeiro player down in the box. And once again, we see a Cruzeiro player down. We saw that a few times with João Marcelo. Now the referee allowing for the cross. Bastos not able to find it. Savarino. Marçal looking for Bastos in the box. It might be the last option for Botafogo with Oscar Romero, with Marçal. He's going to have to move fast. Botafogo working with Savarino. Savarino crossing, finding Igor Jesus. The save by Cássio. What an incredible save by Cássio again. Igor Jesus with the header. The referee is facing the Cruzeiro player, Matheus Henrique, who is complaining and is going to get the yellow card. Number 97, Matheus Henrique from Cruzeiro, getting the yellow card for complaining about the added time. And what a chance, Lali, for Botafogo. Let's see it again.
Wow.
Cássio was moving away, but still able to find the time and a save.
Oh, Robbie, those are just the goals that we need. But you know what? Their goalie's defending. Cruzeiro's defending, and we just got to keep on going. We got to keep on going because, you know, we've had those chances, we've had those shots, and we can score those goals. We just got to. We're getting past all their players. Their only player that's left is their goalie. That's who we got to get past by. We got to pass by, you know? That's it.
Yeah, and that's not any goalie. That's Cássio, the 37-year-old that played 13 seasons for Corinthians. And that's why he is now the goalie for Cruzeiro. Definitely able to maintain this advantage for Cruzeiro. It's halftime at Newton Santos Stadium. You're watching the Botafogo TV alongside with Lali Lenardi. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with highlight stats after a short commercial break. You're watching the Brazilian National Championship on Botafogo TV.
Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós.
We are back and you're watching the Brazilian National Championship here on Botafogo TV. I'm Roby Porto alongside with Lali Leonardi. And this is the scene of Newton Santos Stadium after the first half where Cruzeiro is beating Botafogo 2-0 with Cat Williams scoring 13 minutes into the first half. And then Lautaro Dias with a mishap in the defense where the Botafogo players were caught off guard. And Cruzeiro is ahead 2-0. Botafogo created a few chances, and along with Lali Leonardi, we're going to check the highlights and see some of those chances on the first half. Lali, Botafogo created a few chances for scoring, but Cruzeiro definitely having the upper hand on this 45 minutes of game.
Yeah, I mean, Robbie, we saw it. We saw it live here at the studio. We had a lot of chances. I mean, there we have Chiche, we have Oscar Romero, and that's what we have to do. We have to take those shots, outside the boxes, because at the end of the day, they have a lot of their defense, all of their players inside the box, and another great chance by Lucas Halter, trying to take back that goal that he kind of scored against us. Trying to get that goal for us. We had a lot of chances. So we have Chiquinho, Igor Jesus. We really won it. We won it. You can tell that we won it. It's not something that we're just letting slide. We want these goals. We're getting those chances. But like I said, we got to get past that goalie.
What a save. What a save by Cássio. Cássio is definitely the man of the match on his first half.
Yeah.
Saving some very tough shots. This was one of them involving Igor Jesus and the deflection with Chiquinho trying to get it there first. You're going to see it again from a different angle.
I mean, we have those chances. We have those goals. We gotta get past Cássio. We have to. That's our goal, I feel like, this half. Because we're getting past their defense. We're getting past their players. We're in the box. We're ready to score a goal. We're taking our shots. We're playing smart, trying to play fast. We just gotta get past that goalie.
Yeah, this was another chance created. Chiquinho trying to find Igor Jesus in the box. The idea was perfect, but Igor Jesus did not have a clear shot at goal.
And I think that's one of our best goals. I mean, we're really good at those passes within, inside the box with one player against the goalie and, usually making those shots. We saw that goal against Palmeiras with Chiquinho Suarez.
And this was incredible. Another incredible save by Cássio.
Would have been a great goal by Oscar Romero,
And once again, Botafogo trying, creating in the box. Chiquinho with the shot. And the defender clearing. It definitely had a path towards the goal, and this was a save. The save of the match.
Save of the match, Robbie. Like one hand,
many
his
chances.
right hand. We have so many chances. That's what I'm saying. We have our chances. We just have to score. We got to get past Cássio. We have to. I think that is our main goal this half, because
it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task indeed. Cássio is a wonderful goalkeeper, the 37-year-old. This is only his 4th game with Cruzeiro this year. Let's check who is going to be in. I think that I see Luis Henrique there for Botafogo on the right. You see Alain. It's in the midfielder.
Wow.
And apparently Luis Henrique also is with the 11 on the second half for Botafogo. Jesus, Chiquinho, Cheche, and Savarino on the left. So we have a few changes for Botafogo on the second half, with Alain playing in the middle. Alain is replacing Danilo Barbosa, and Luis Henrique, it's replacing Oscar Romero. Those seem to be the 2 changes for Botafogo for the second half. Arthur Jorge had to come for the second half with different options, and that's exactly what he does. And Botafogo gets the free kick. Another 45 minutes ahead for you to watch with us. Live images from the Newton Santos Stadium, Botafogo and Cruzeiro. Savarino with the cross in the box, trying to find Danilo. Danilo is actually still in play.
Goal kick.
You
Is
see
it goal
Cássio.
or yeah, goal kick.
Let's see from a different angle. Apparently the last touch was by Bastos. You see Bastos. Danilo now is playing as a left defender. Bastos is moving back to the right side of the defensive line. So Alter is not playing for Botafogo in the second half. Nor is Marçal. That is replaced by Hugo. Cruzeiro trying to create the chance. The shot from outside, and John just looking as the ball sailed away with the shot by Barreal, the Argentinian striker.
I mean, John was there. He was prepared for that ball either way, so.
There is John. This is the pressure in the box in a danger zone. Botafogo insisting on that kind of play, and Lautaro Dias recovering for Cruzeiro, but from below, Alain is able to clear. Matheus Pereira not able, then the deflection by the Botafogo defender. Another lack of concentration involving the Botafogo players, but Wilton Pereira Sampaio, it's pointing to a foul. Let's check it again, Lali.
Great save by Alain there. There we can see, the switches have been made. Luis Henrique's in for Oscar Romero. Then we have Alain, which is our new player, coming with Igor Jesus and Thiago Almada. That is switching for Danilo Barbosa.
And we also have Hugo replacing Marçal as a left fullback.
Yeah, Hugo, he's one of our originals, as we like to call. He came from the academy. He's been playing for Botafogo since he was 12 years old. Now he's 22, so that's 10 years already.
Hugo has played over 110 10 games for Botafogo. A very young defender in Botafogo trying to push forward, finding Damian Soares, Luis Henrique. Botafogo creating space. This is Chiche switching, looking for Savarino on the left. Ball did not get the target, and William is able to recover for Cruzeiro. But Botafogo has Alan in the middle as the defender midfielder. Alan having a chance to start on the second half. The 21-year-old midfielder for Botafogo. There you have number 28, Alan, working with Chiche, finding Damian Soares on the right, pushing forward, looking for Luis Henrique, pressuring the defense, and you see there that Marlon, the number 3 defender for Cruzeiro, able to clear, but giving the throw in for Botafogo. Damian Soares. You saw Igor Jesus in the box, trying to find Igor Jesus, controlling again. Damian Soares moving with Chiche. This is Bastos. Botafogo pretty much with all its forwards pressuring Cruzeiro. The cross by Chiche, looking for Chiquinho. Soares. João Marcelo is able to clear, but Botafogo recovering again with Savarino, looking for Damian Soares. Damian Soares trying the shot with the left foot. Not his specialty with the left foot, but he pressures and tries to regain control for Botafogo. This is Matheus Pereira, the creative mind for Cruzeiro in midfield. Botafogo gets the throw in.
I think we got to play fast, Robbie. We can't let them organize themselves right there inside the box, because at the end of the day, I think that's one of our specialties, you know, that goal inside that box, that pass within, from outside into the inside, 1v1 with the goalie, and we just can't do that with all their defense in the box, right? We got to play faster. We got to take our shots, and we're being consistent with our passes, but we just got to play a little bit more, you know, a little bit more action within the pitch.
There was a foul there committed by Matheus Pereira on Chiche. You see the movement with John. John is asking for something. John's going to replace his cleats. Asked for some time by Wilton Pereira Sampaio, so he has to remove his gloves, obviously, to put his new cleats on. Something was off with John's cleat, the goalkeeper for Botafogo, the 28-year-old, playing his 24th match with Botafogo this year. See Wilton Pereira Sampaio, the 42-year-old referee, the FIFA referee. From the state of Goiás, Wilton Pereira Sampaio. John trying to be as fast as he can. With one glove on, it's not going to work. Now he's able to remove both gloves. Botafogo will face Atlético Goianiense on the 21st round of the Brazilian Championship, while Cruzeiro will take on Fortaleza at home. The ref says finally play on. Damian Soares finding Luis Henrique, involving in the first play by Luis Henrique, trying to move away from the defender from Marlon. Not able, so still Luis Henrique looking for the space in the box. Cruzeiro defender able to clear, but Botafogo trying to control again, but there's a foul committed by Danilo on Matheus Pereira. Danilo has been moved from his midfield position now to replace Lucas Alter, and now it's playing as a defender on the left side for Botafogo.
That's an interesting choice. I wonder why Barbosa isn't playing, maybe trying to keep him or intact, make sure he doesn't get a foul that could potentially make him miss the next game.
Hugo not able to clear. Here comes Cruzeiro with the cross. Nice. Danilo able to save it. Hugo regaining control for Botafogo. Moving forward, finding Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus goes down. Not a good pass by Hugo. And now Matheus Pereira moving as a forward on the right. Facing Danilo. The cross, the chance for Cruzeiro with the finish in the box. We see Matheus Henrique. That's the first chance for Cruzeiro on the second half, Lali.
It was a close one, Robbie. It was a very, very close one. We can't let those players, the Cruzeiro players, be alone. That can't happen. They're not letting that happen to us. So we can't let it happen to them. We have to be in contact, intact, right, with those defense and the attack of Cruzeiro. We have to watch out.
Here comes again Matheus Pereira. Trying to find a connection. Matheus Pereira moving the ball back with Villalba. He had an option with Marlon, but decided to push back with Cássio, the goalkeeper. Incredible saves by Cássio on the first half for Cruzeiro. Now Marlon goes down. Luis Henrique a little late, trying to recover possession for Botafogo, you see. And he did hit the left fullback for Cruzeiro.
It's a tough game, Robbie. It's a tough game. We just have to make sure that we play more on their side than they do on ours. We got to make sure our attack is strong, our defense is strong. We got to stay consistent within our passes and play fast and smart. It's something that we did closer towards the end of the second half, in my opinion. And now that we have new players, that means that we have more energy, more activity. We just got to be a little bit faster. There we have another foul.
And this time the referee taking a while to point for the foul committed by Alain. Alain definitely doesn't agree.
And definitely, I do not either. I do not see. Do you see a foul there, Robbie?
Well, I guess like the referee probably thought that Alain hit the Cruzeiro player from below. Not enough for that kind of action.
Yeah, you can see that clearly. The fans are complaining. They are complaining. I mean, but these are the times where you just got to keep on going, keep your head up high, because even though there's sometimes unfairness in these soccer matches, you can't stop. You can't stop to complain. That's not something that's allowed. You can't let that happen, because that just brings the whole team down. And that's something that Botafogo does not do. So at the end of the day, that's not a worry of mine, and I don't think it should be for the team.
You see Hugo moving the ball, switching. Danilo. This is Alain. Igor Jesus goes down, and the linesman, it's pointing to a foul.
There we go.
And Damian Suarez, it's asking for some more energetic decision by the referee. Probably like hoping for a yellow card, which was what Villalba kind of like hit Igor Jesus from behind. And you see the assistant head coach of Botafogo also on the bench complaining.
We have another chance. We had one of these chances right at the beginning of the second half, and now 56 minutes in the game. These are the chances we got to take. These are the goals we have to make, and just we got to score.
You have Marçal being replaced. You have Luis Henrique also in the box. Here comes the cross, the chance, and Cássio is trying to find it, but the ball goes totally past the Cássio. The goalkeeper from Cruzeiro could not find anything, and the ball hit the Cruzeiro player. He hit William, and it almost was an own goal like on the first half. That happened with Botafogo. Here comes the cross. Hugo trying to find Chiquinho. This is Savarino. Is he going to take the shot from outside the box? Not able to connect. Alain. Again with Damian Suarez. Once again with Alain. Pushing forward. Looking for Igor Jesus. Hugo was trying to get to the ball first, but not able to control it. And it's a throw-in for Cruzeiro.
I don't know if it's a height problem, Robbie, or what's going on, but those crosses into the goal, into their box, we're just not getting them. I feel like a lot of crosses have been made throughout the game, and we're just not able to control the ball within the box. So I think we got to think of something else, because those crosses inside the box are just not an option that's been working out, and we got to change that idea, or either take the goals outside of the box or think of something else, right? Some different strategy to make sure that we can get those goals.
Igor Jesus trying to pressure Cássio. Able to clear. Botafogo trying to maintain possession. Danilo with the header, pushing forward. Not able to connect, was looking for Igor Jesus. João Marcelo asking for the ball boy to take his time.
That was definitely a mistake from Cassio's part. There you can see his face of deception, but
59 minutes, second half, Botafogo and Cruzeiro. Long pass forward, looking for number 10, Matheus Pereira. Not able to control it, and Matheus Pereira is hurt. Apparently, Matheus Pereira, with the movement, trying to control possession.
Seems like he must have pulled something because...
Let's check it out again.
Yeah. Well, seems like he was fine there for a second, but then started to run again and felt a little bit of pain. There we have some changes for Cruzeiro.
Number 11, Arthur Gomes, a forward.
And number 16, Lucas Silva.
Lucas Silva is a midfielder for Cruzeiro. Those are the two players that are coming in for Cruzeiro this time around. So, Lautaro Dias, that score for Cruzeiro. It's leaving the pitch. As well as Matheus Henrique, that has a yellow card. Those are the two changes. Oh, actually, Matheus Henrique and Lautaro, that's right. And Caio Jorge actually leaving the pitch for Cruzeiro. Those are the two changes by Fernando Seabra on the second half. Botafogo trying to push forward, finding Savarino in the middle with Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus controlling, goes down. Igor Jesus not able to settle for the shot. Another chance created by Botafogo.
Look at those chances, Robbie. We're having them. We're getting them. We're getting so close, so close. We just gotta make that goal. That's all we ask for. We just ask for that goal, don't we, Robbie?
Was a beautiful entry pass looking for Jesus in the middle. Cheche goes down. Cheche asking for the foul. And now the Cruzeiro player with a very weird movement with Lucas Romero.
Seems like he tripped there, Robbie. I don't think it was on purpose.
There is Luis Henrique being pressured. Able to come away with possession, but there is a foul committed by Marlon, the defender for Cruzeiro. Fans want a bit more speed. There you have it, Luis Henrique. Luis Henrique pushing forward, finding Savarino. Savarino in the box with the chance, and Cássio with the save. Another save by the Cruzeiro goalkeeper.
I mean, Robbie, watch this game. I mean, we're literally playing on their side. We're constantly shooting shots. We're there. We're right there. We're getting our chances, and that's exactly what we needed. But like I said, this game is against their goalie, in my opinion. I mean, we are getting those passes. We have those shots. We're in front of the goal, and we can make those goals. But right now, their goalie is definitely the man of the match. I mean, he is saving every single shot. How does that work?
You got to find Cássio out of position. He's definitely one of the best goalkeepers in Brazil. Cássio, the 37-year-old.
Definitely, I think, one of the hardest goalies we've had to play against recently. I mean, he's not letting us score. He is not letting us score, and it's getting irritating.
Botafogo is soaring again in the back with Danilo. Cheche is an option. Hugo was pushing forward. Botafogo again involving Alain. Alain with a long pass looking for Hugo. The return pass by for Cássio. João Marcelo. And Hugo involved there with Cássio. 63 minutes. A second half between Botafogo and Cruzeiro. I'm Roby Porto alongside with Lali Lenardi. You're watching the Brazilian National Championship from Newton Santos Stadium on Botafogo TV. Alain was asking for the foul, and that's exactly what Wilton Pereira Sampaio is pointing. Probably hoping for a yellow card for number 10, Matheus Pereira. Cheche finding Bastos. Again with Danilo.
Very nice control of ball from Danilo's part.
In a very dangerous area with Lautaro Dias.
Taking risks, typical Botafoguense, but you know what? It worked out.
That was not a good pass there by Hugo, but there was a deflection. Botafogo is still maintaining possession. Involving Chiquinho Soares. Switching, trying to find the box, trying to find Luis Henrique, not able to control it.
Those are the crosses that I'm talking about, that we're not able to control the ball. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe they have a lot of their players moving back towards their defense to make sure that we don't score any goals. But those crosses into the box are just not working out anymore. We've got to find a different way, a different strategy in order to make those goals.
We're approaching 20 minutes into the second half, and Cruzeiro is still ahead 2-0. The 2 goals scored in the first half with Willian and Lautaro Dias. Botafogo recovering possession. Hugo involving Danilo. He's going to have to push this ball back with John. Massos is an option here on the right. Alain, another option there in the middle. John involving Alain, able to escape, controlling, trying to push forward, found Savarino. Savarino regaining control for Botafogo. Now finding Damian Soares on the right. Jesus is in the box. The cross was not exactly what Damian Soares had in mind. And now this is exactly what Cruzeiro is looking for. There was a push by Alain involving Arthur Gomes that just came in, number 11. You see Alain pushing Arthur Gomes from behind. A clear foul committed by the Botafogo midfielder. The clock definitely seems to be ticking faster for the Botafogo fans. Cruzeiro trying to maintain this lead. Remember, the Cruzeiro beat Botafogo on the first part of the tournament, on the first game of the season, playing in Minas Gerais. Cruzeiro has not had good results playing away.
They've only won 2 games playing away as visitors. They've won every single game back at home, but as visitors only 2 times.
And we did see Gregory. It's going to come in for
Warming
Botafogo.
up.
Another midfielder. Gregory has more of a defensive mind. Let's see if he's going to push Alain forward. He's probably going to replace Chiche. That's one of the options for Arthur Jorge. And Botafogo pushing forward with Damian Soares. Finding Chiche. Chiquinho, what a beautiful play. Hugo is an option. There you have it. Savarino also the cross in the box for Igor Jesus. Not able to connect, and Botafogo trying to control it with Alain. And then the referee, apparently it's pointing for an offside position by the Cruzeiro at Matheus Pereira. Exactly what happens. So Chiche is leaving the pitch for Gregory Lali.
That's an interesting choice. I mean, maybe Chiche is a little bit too tired at this point. He is our captain. So who would be captain now if it's not Chiche?
We will keep an eye on it to see if Chiquinho is going to get to be the captain now for Botafogo. Gregory is another chance, another change for Botafogo in the second half.
And Gregory has currently 0 goals, and it's kind of what we need right now. So let's hope this might be the game for his first goal.
Now the Cruzeiro player goes down, involving with Chiquinho. Lucas Romero. Cruzeiro not in a hurry. This was the challenge by Chiquinho Soares. Hugo challenging the Cruzeiro player there on the right. Matheus Pereira asking for possession. A quick one-touch pass there on the right. Looking for Lautaro, the cross. Alain involving Gregory. Igor Jesus surrounded by Cruzeiro players, able to skip away and pushing forward with Damian Soares. Moving again in the middle. Not a good decision there between Luis Henrique and Igor Jesus, but Botafogo able to take possession. There you see Gregory finding Chiquinho on the right. Chiquinho controlling, looking for another option. There you found Hugo involving Savarino. Savarino with the cross and a shot. The deflection with Luis Henrique with the header. Another cross by Savarino finding Luis Henrique. He barely touched it, but Cássio had no way of getting to that finish by Luis Henrique, Lali.
It was almost there. It was almost there. And even if Chiquinho Suarez was just there at that right perfect spot, it might have been even a goal. Sometimes those things happen. But you know what? Like I said, I think we're playing a lot better this time. We're playing a lot on their side of the field. And we got to keep that up and just keep on shooting. We're on the 69th minute. And we still got around 20 more minutes left in the game. We can score 2 goals. We definitely can.
The Botafogo had Gregory, Luis Henrique, Hugo, and Alan in on the second half. You see number 12, William, that scored the first goal of the match at Newton Santos Stadium. They're still playing on. Luis Henrique not able to cover. John and Bastos involved in play. Botafogo once again. There's Matheus Pereira pushing back, the chance for Cruzeiro with the shot from outside the box. And once again, you see the Botafogo defenders waiting, hoping that the ball had gone out of bounds, and that's not what happened. And Arthur Gomes creating a chance for Cruzeiro. And then the shot, not finding the target. Hugo, last touch by Hugo, Botafogo recovering with Gregory. This is Igor Jesus trying to push forward. Igor Jesus has Luis Henrique preferring the shot with Savarino. Gregory finding Chiquinho Suarez. Chiquinho outside the box. A one-touch pass for Igor Jesus. The chance for Botafogo. The ball is clear by the defender, but Igor Jesus apparently was in offside position.
Yeah. You could tell that was an offside because you could see that he stopped and that didn't continue playing. And if you see,
but he was not in offside position. Definitely not in offside position. The Botafogo players were trying to push forward.
It was not. Oh.
The play was definitely going to go under review. But the entry pass by Chiquinho Suarez was onside. And Botafogo losing another chance to score on the second half.
Those are the chances, Robbie. I mean, yellow card. There we go.
Yeah, finally the yellow card for Cássio. That one was bound to happen.
That one was bound to happen.
After what happened in the first half, Cássio was definitely trying to milk the time there. And Botafogo pushing with Chiquinho, working Savarino again with Hugo. As an option with Gregory. Alan is also involved. This is Savarino trying to find someone in the box. Luis Henrique was there. Igor Jesus. The ball was deflected by the Botafogo striker, Maxal. Cruzeiro now it's getting a few players ready to come in the second half. At least 2 players for Cruzeiro are set to come in for Fernando Seabra. This is Alan. A chip in the box looking for Igor Jesus. The chance for Botafogo. He was trying to settle for the finish, but apparently there was a foul committed by Igor Jesus.
Seems like the ref there is a little bit tired of the Cruzeiro complaints.
Yeah, there was a touch by Igor Jesus and also Marlon going down. You see the number 3 defender, Marlon. 73 minutes, second half at Newton Santos Stadium. Those are the Cruzeiro fans here in Rio, and 2 players are ready to come in, and there was a yellow card for Alan. And he is still complaining there with Wilton Pereira Sampaio.
Doesn't seem like he cares to listen. He tells him to back off.
And he's asking Alan not to touch him. I mean, that was like a clear indication there.
You gotta watch out. We can't let these things happen, you know, because at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, our yellow card risk list, there's 9 players. That's way too many, especially this close into, you know, the Libertadores and all these games that are occurring soon. We can't let these things happen.
Now Lautaro Diaz is finally leaving, as well as number 29, Lucas Romero. Those are the 2 players that are leaving for Cruzeiro, replaced by another forward, Gineno, number 19. And we'll check who was the other Cruzeiro player that is coming into the second half. So Cruzeiro has Gineno and Arthur Gomes on the second half. Luis Henrique not able to control it. Alain playing with a yellow card, trying to challenge the Cruzeiro player. Alain recovering for Botafogo. Luis Henrique. This is Damian Soares. Damian goes down, but the referee only points for the throw-in for Botafogo. Almost 75 minutes, second half at Newton Santos Stadium. Cruzeiro beating Botafogo 2-0. Gregory, and this is Hugo. Not able to control it, and Matheus Pereira recovering for Cruzeiro. A big mistake there by Hugo that came in on the second half, and now we see Cauê as the last sub for Botafogo.
Cauê, number 25. I mean, he is very young, 19-year-old, but he does have 1 goal. That was against Cuiabá. Maybe he wants to score his second one here during this game. I mean, we're desperate, aren't we, Robbie? We need something. We need action. We need that goal. We need that goal.
It's a goal kick for Botafogo. There you see, confirming Gineno coming in for Cruzeiro with Lucas Romero, number 29, leaving the pitch. And also number 20, Wallace, a midfielder, replacing Lautaro. Gregory. Trying to connect, Botafogo not able to find Chiquinho Soares. This is William. Looking for a spot there on the right. Matheus Pereira. Here comes the cross in the box for Cruzeiro. The chance and the goal! A beautiful goal is scored by Barreal. Matheus Pereira was completely free in the box. A good cross by Matheus Pereira that found Barreal, the Argentinian striker. What a finish by number 21, Barreal. The 3rd goal by Cruzeiro on the second half. You see the pass found Matheus Pereira and the perfect cross. And what a finish by Barreal, the Argentinian forward, is scoring the 3rd goal for Cruzeiro at Newton Santos Stadium.
Gotta give it to them, Roby. That was an amazing goal, and we can't leave them alone. I mean, he was alone, right? There was no one on him, and that's something I feel like that was something that we've been doing throughout this whole game, leaving the Cruzeiro attacks alone and the strikers, and that's something we can't do.
And you see the celebration for the Cruzeiro players. Cruzeiro coming away with the win at Newton Santos Stadium. Only 12 minutes remaining. Botafogo trying to push forward.
You can see the intensity in the pitch. You can see everyone there stressed. Even the Cruzeiro team, even though they're winning 3-0, they don't want Botafogo to score anything. They don't want us to get any close to them. So sometimes, you know, violence takes place inside the pitch. We just gotta make sure we don't go above and beyond, and make sure that we just play fair.
The chance for Botafogo, the cross in the box, looking once again, trying to find Danilo Barbosa. Botafogo gets the throw in. This is definitely the worst defeat for head coach Arthur Jorge so far with Botafogo. And Botafogo, for the first time, not able to score at the Brazilian Championship. There's still 12 minutes to be played. Cauê trying to regain control for Botafogo. And now the referee is awarding an offside position. Bastos was returning from offside and trying to gain control. 79 minutes, a second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Cruzeiro beating Botafogo 3-0. Not exactly what the fans were hoping to see this Saturday night at Newton Santos Stadium.
Definitely not something we were expecting, Robbie. But you know, at the end of the day, sometimes this happens. But just gotta keep on playing. Like, look,
let's check it out. Gregory on the left. Gregory, here comes the cross, trying to find Luis Henrique or Chiquinho. Botafogo recovering with Savarino, still playing, pushing forward. This is Alain, trying to create space with Gregory. Once again in the middle with Danilo. This is Bastos finding Cauê. Luis Henrique trying to get to the ball first, not able to get it. Bastos once again involving Danilo Barbosa.
I think this game is something new for Botafogo. I mean, we have a lot of our starters that are not playing right. We don't have Junior Santos. We didn't start with Luis Henrique. We don't have Marlon Freitas or Cuiabano. It's not something we're used to, and I think we can just take this game as, I guess, as optimistic as we can be, as a learning lesson, right? Learn how do we position ourselves, how do we organize ourselves when we're put into these situations, when we have a lot of our starting players on the bench or hurt, and we just gotta keep our head up high. We gotta rewatch this game so that in next games, if this ever occurs again, we know what to do better.
Just confirming, Damian Suarez has left the pitch, replaced by Cauê. That was the last sub for Botafogo. Cruzeiro definitely one of the contenders for the Brazilian national title. Always trying to maintain close position there. And Cruzeiro trying again once. Cauê able to connect with Botafogo with Chiquinho. Pushing for Igor Jesus. It's pretty much all by himself. Jesus finding Chiquinho. This is Savarino in the box, trying to create the space for the shot, and the ball hitting João Marcelo. That comes away with possession for Cruzeiro. Some of the Botafogo players are definitely tired, Lali.
Yeah, I mean, they're tired. I think Savarino's definitely tired. I mean, he's nonstop been playing this whole entire game, and so has Igor Jesus. I mean, they're tired, and that's what happens. I mean, Igor Jesus had that shot there. I feel like that's something he should have taken. He should have taken that little risk and tried to score that goal there. But we're in the last 10 minutes, around 10 minutes, and we're just tired. Robbie, we're just tired. And just got to keep on going. Make sure we don't make those small mistakes, and just try to keep our defense strong, and at least try to score one goal, you know? Doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try.
This is Cauê pushing forward, trying to find Igor Jesus. Challenged by two Cruzeiro defenders. Had an option with Gregory, again with Cauê. He's trying to take the cross from really far away from the box. That was just to make it easier for Cássio, the goalkeeper. 82 minutes, a second half in Newton Santos Stadium. The Cruzeiro fans definitely happy with the outcome of tonight's match. Cruzeiro so far moving ahead of São Paulo. São Paulo, it's losing to Fortaleza, game that is being played also at the same time as Botafogo and Cruzeiro. Apparently Barreal got hit by the deflected ball. Bastos is there to check on the Argentinian striker. 83 minutes, Lali.
Yeah, you know, these last few minutes of the game are always the toughest, right? Because they're just getting tired. Every single player there. The Cruzeiro team is also tired. I mean, it's hard, it's tough. You know, it was a very tough game from our part. I feel like there was a lot of things, a lot of chances we could have taken, a lot of things we could have done differently. But I feel like sometimes you don't have to think about those what ifs. What could we have done better? I mean, that goal there was amazing, you know. what are we going to say? What if we had done this? What if we had done that? No, that's not what we're going to do. I think we got to see what we did wrong just to see how we can fix that in the next few games, because we have the Libertadores game coming soon. We have our game against Bahia, which is also very important. And we just got to make sure that the mistakes that we made during this game, take it more of as a learning lesson and make sure we don't repeat them for the future really important games in the next tournaments, This calendar is full. The Brazilian calendar is really full this month, and just got to make sure those mistakes. Oh, you see?
Yeah,
a lot of aggression
there.
On the pitch.
Working with Gregory. He's definitely one not to take anyway. Cauê trying to help with the defense, the cross. Botafogo fans seems to have woken up at this last few minutes of the game, trying to push the Botafogo players forward. And now there is a foul committed by Gregory on Matheus Pereira.
I think we have to see a replay on that one. I would like to see a replay on that one. I feel like, sometimes that strategy of throwing yourself on the ground, wasting a few little minutes doesn't hurt anyone, right?
We're able to check some of the Botafogo fans here on the stands at Newton Santos Stadium. 85 minutes, second half. Matheus Pereira is taking his time for the free kick. Here comes another chip on the box now. Here's a cross, able to find it. Botafogo was able to deflect it with Igor Jesus, and it's another throw-in for Cruzeiro, who is going to have another replacement. Number 17, Ramiro, is coming in for Cruzeiro. Ramiro is replacing the striker Barreal from Argentina. What a goal was scored by Barreal, the third goal by Cruzeiro tonight against Botafogo.
We got to give it to him. That was a very good goal from his part,
And here comes Cruzeiro again in the box with it, trying to cross, trying to pass by Hugo. Igor Jesus goes down. Wilton Pereira Sampaio awarding the free kick for Botafogo. 86 minutes, second half. Botafogo in a hurry. Gregory with Bastos. This is Alain. Once again with Danilo. Finding Bastos. Gregory. No one to work with. Danilo. Cruzeiro pretty much keeping most of its players as defenders at this point in the game. Igor Jesus challenged by two players. Luis Henrique, beautiful pass on the left with Igor Jesus, once again with Luis Henrique. He's going to try to find someone in the middle. Had an option with Gregory. Again with Danilo. This is Gregory, once again pushing forward. Gregory trying in the box, looking for Luis Henrique, not able to connect. He had the entry pass again with Alain. Not a good pass by Alain, but Botafogo able to recover with Gregory. Now moving with Cauê. Trying to find the space, working with patience. Botafogo looking for the first goal of the match on its second half. Hugo. This is Igor Jesus. Finding the space. Here comes Igor Jesus chipping in the box. Looking for a connection there with Luis Henrique. Luis Henrique facing Marlon. Here comes Luis Henrique in the box with Cauê. The cross, Chiquinho not able to connect, but Gregory almost got it. And Cruzeiro is going to try to push forward on the counter-attack. Matheus Pereira was an option, but not able to connect with number 10.
But look at our fans, they don't sit down, they don't weep, they don't cry. They just keep on cheering for our team, because at the end of the day, we love our team. We're the most traditional, and we're going to do whatever we can to keep their hopes up, because these games are the ones that sometimes, kill you for the next ones, because you're scared, but you can't let that happen, right? And that won't happen with our team. So we'll just have to see how this game ends and just hope for the best in the future.
You see Danilo. Danilo was hoping for a foul. That's not what happened. Hugo trying to recover for Botafogo. Savarino trying to pressure. And Cruzeiro coming away with Wallace. Pushing the ball back with Vijalba. But this is Marlon. Cruzeiro is still able to control it with Alain, hoping for a deflection. The ball in the middle. Cruzeiro trying to create another chance, and Botafogo gets the ball back with John. This is Savarino. 89 minutes. The second half in Newton Santos Stadium. And for the first time in the Brazilian Championship, Botafogo is not able yet to score. Here comes Luis Henrique. Finding Hugo on the left. With the cross in the box. Igor Jesus with the header. And Cássio able to save it for Cruzeiro.
Those are the goals, Robbie. I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there. I mean, I think the word to describe this game was almost, We had those chances. If you look back, I mean, even in the first half, we had so many, but their goalie has been playing insanely well, and he's been defending every ball, and we've been letting, for example,
let's
some of
check
their
it out.
players.
Here comes Cruzeiro again, and this is Arthur Gomes in a box surrounded by two players. And we're going to have another 3 minutes added to the second half. Igor Jesus with Luis Henrique. Maybe this is the chance for Botafogo. Luis Henrique goes down. It's taken down by Marlon Lally. And a yellow card that's given to the Cruzeiro defender.
Just laughing it off. I mean, it's the last 3 minutes of the game, and definitely could have gotten the chance there, but sometimes, they play little tricks to make sure that we don't get too close to the goal. But look at our fans just cheering on, and you got to be grateful for the small things, and that's definitely something that we got to be grateful for, that our fans are still there supporting us no matter what, even sometimes during these very, very difficult defeats.
Definitely a setback for Botafogo playing at home. Savarino with the cross in the box looking for Igor Jesus. Is Hugo going to be able to get to the ball in time? Cruzeiro hoping to connect that with William. João Marcelo finding the space there with Lucas Silva. Botafogo gets the ball back. You see it. Botafogo at the end of the day is still in top position on the Brazilian Championship with 40 points. There are 5 games scheduled for this Sunday where things could change on the standings. Botafogo looking for Luis Henrique. The chance there with Savarino, able to control it. Still Savarino in the box with the skill to cross the header. What a save by Cássio again. What an incredible save by Cássio with the header by Chiquinho Soares. That's unbelievable.
Robbie, like you said, that is unbelievable. I mean, you gotta give it to him. He is just saving every single ball left and right. But we don't stop, do we?
Let's see the cross, the header. This time with Igor Jesus, and the ball goes over the crossbar. There's a lot to be said for Cássio tonight. Definitely an incredible performance by the goalkeeper for Cruzeiro, Cássio. And there you have it. It's the end of the match at Newton Santos Stadium. The Cruzeiro fans celebrating, beating Botafogo 3-0. Not obviously what the Botafogo fans wanted in this 20th round, in the beginning of the second phase of the Brazilian National Championship. It didn't go the way for Arthur, Jorge. Botafogo now will be getting ready to face Bahia here at Newton Santos Stadium on Tuesday. A Copa do Brasil, a clash. You see the Botafogo fans anxiously waiting for that match on Tuesday. A different competition. And we say thank you for watching the Brazilian National Championship here at Botafogo TV. And make sure to check our official channels with your local time for the next broadcast of the Brazilian National Championship. We'll see you again on August 18th when Botafogo takes on Flamengo here, Lali.
You know, Robbie, we just saw a defeat, and sometimes those things happen, right? But I think, like, look, you know, you can see our fans. We're still cheering for our team because you know that sometimes the team might play better than you, but we got to learn how to be stronger, how to be faster for the next games. I'm definitely not worried for the Copa Brasil against Bahia or the Libertadores against Palmeiras. You know, we've been playing well. Sometimes we just got to keep look at our team, you know, with their head up high. We don't give up. And, you know, I'm happy to be a Botafoguense. I'm happy to be a commentator here at Botafogo TV. Just want to say hi to my family back at home, everyone in Spain and Uruguay. Nothing better than a football game on a Saturday night, right? A soccer game. But sometimes these things happen. But look at our fans cheering us on. We don't give up. That is not in our vocabulary, and we just got to keep our heads up high. And the next game, we'll just show them what people think they're missing.
And once again, we'll see you again on August 18th when Botafogo will take on Flamengo here at Newton Santos Stadium. I'm Roby Porto, along with Lali Lenardi, saying good night.
Good night.
Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós.